Bye. Hi guys, it's nice to see you. I can see you. No, I can see you, sorry. No, it's nice to be in touch, in a virtual touch.
Skipping. I can't really hear it. It's like.
Today's video is very important because we're going to check the grammar from Unit 8. Okay? This time we're going to make it together. So, what is it about? It's about the reported speech. What is the most important or the key for understanding reported speech? Is number one, the verb say. Okay? Why? Because we're going to always use he said, or she said, or you said, and then the complement that is going to be the sentence that we are reporting. Okay? So, after this, of this verb, we need to literally memorize a little chart that we are going to be working with. Okay? So, what is this chart about? This chart is going to tell us if someone tell you something in this tense, when I report it to somebody else, I am going to report it in this other tense. Okay? In a better way to say it, it would be like this, pass to this.
What?
We're going to have, the first one is going to be our present, our simple present. Okay? So, our simple present is going to change to a past simple. Okay? That's simple. Then we're going to have present continuous goes to past continuous. Okay? If we have a past simple, it's going to pass to past perfect. If we have a past continuous, it's going to become a past perfect continuous. If we have a present perfect, it's going to be a past perfect. And if we have a present perfect continuous, it's going to pass to past perfect continuous. Okay, now if we use the future that is going to be will, when we report, we make it with would. Okay, in the case of the modal verb like can, we're going to change it to could. If we have may, we change it to might. And if I'm not missing anything, we have must or have to is going to change to have to. Okay?
Yes, excellent.
Okay, with that said, now we are going to make our first example. Okay, we're going to take a simple present and we're going to change it to reported speech. So it means simple past. Okay, so the sentence is going to be I work every day. Okay, so when I report, I say he said he works every day. Oh, it didn't change. What happened? Okay, guys, this is the only exception that we have. When we or someone is doing an action as a habit, this habit is going to remain. Okay? Why? Because even though that we're reporting is an action that will continue. In this case, the person is telling you that he works every day. So even though that today I am reporting that he told me he was working every day, that this is wrong because it has to remain in present, I will put it that way. Okay, so I say he said he works every day. Okay, because the action remains. So we're going to change it to something that is not habit. Okay, so if he says I play football, I can report that and I put he said he played football. Okay, there we have the first one. We're going to change it with will. Okay, Mom said, okay, the normal sentence will be I will wash the dishes. Okay, report a speech. Mom said she would wash the dishes. Okay? So, if you check, the truth is that the structure is exactly the same. The only thing that we have to know is that the main tense that we are receiving in the first part of the conversation, when I report it, it has to change in the rules of this chart that I have taught you about. So what is my advice? We're going to continue working with it. You will have to remember it. How are you going to remember it? Using it. So we're going to continue using it. So my advice is go to Google and Google report a speech chart. With that, you're going to find a lot of charts and you can download one and use it. Okay? Now, other thing that happens with this report a speech are the questions. The questions are particular. Okay? Why? Because this is when someone asks you something and someone asks you what did he say. Okay?
What you got? Huh?
So we're going to make it. For example, if someone tell me like, where are you? And someone asks me, I can say, oh, he asked me where I was. Okay? What happened here? Number one, the question is in simple present. Okay? Then, what are we going to do? Okay, we're going to write. Now, instead of using say, we're going to use the verb ask. He asked me, or he asked only. There is no problem. Okay? So, now that we have he asked me, I can say he asked me where I was. What is going on with the sentence that, or the question that it was made? The thing is that when you receive a question and you want to report a question, you have to change it into an affirmative sentence, okay? Because it's not an affirmative question. Yeah, it's an affirmative.
What you got? Huh?
So, how is it going to happen? What you are going to do, you remember the formula that tells you that for making a question you will put the auxiliary, then the subject, and then the verb. Okay? So when you are going to report a question, we're going to break this and we're going to put the auxiliary in its normal position. Okay? So it will be subject, auxiliary, and verb. Okay? Made it in an affirmative way. So that's why from where are you, we pass our where I was. Okay? We're going to make another one just for take it. Okay? Where are you from? She asked me where I was from. Okay? Do you have any doubt? What is your question?
Oh, I want to ask you what happens if someone shot me like with a gun?
The only truth is that you need to have it in mind and memorize it. So, until there, I think that you have all the tools for making this work, and I am here. Anything you need, you know how to contact me. Okay, guys? See you next time. Remember, if you like this video, subscribe. And if you really want to get all the notifications, ring the bell down there. Bye bye.